God is saying to you today, my child, I see the tears you cry when no one is watching. I hear the whispers of your heart, the unspoken prayers, the quiet surrender. Nothing escapes my notice. You are never alone in those hidden moments, for I am right there with you, recording every word and preparing a reward far greater than you can imagine. Do not underestimate the power of your quiet time with me. Every moment you shut the world out to be with me, I am drawing nearer to you. I am shaping your heart, strengthening your spirit, and aligning your life with divine purpose. In your stillness, I am doing my greatest work. You are not forgotten in the quiet seasons. When it feels like nothing is moving, remember that I am moving behind the scenes. I work best in the secret place, where faith is born and character is built. Keep coming to me in the silence, I dwell there with you. Even when no one else sees your devotion, I do. I see the way you choose righteousness over convenience. I see the moments you forgive, the times you bless instead of curse, and the countless decisions you make to honor me in private. That is what pleases me. I am a God who honors humility, who exalts those who bow low in surrender. Your reward will not be in vain. I am preparing a testimony that will reflect my glory through your life. The door you shut behind you in prayer is the very place I open doors before you in power. Every whispered prayer matters. Every sigh, every groan, every tear you offer to me carries weight in eternity. I bottle your tears, I treasure your prayers, and I respond in ways you cannot yet see. Trust me with what you release to me in secret. My power moves in ways beyond the understanding of man, and I will vindicate those who trust me in quiet faith. You are growing even when it feels like nothing is happening. I'm cultivating endurance, resilience, and wisdom in you. While others run to be seen, you come to me to be refined, and that is why I'm covering you with favor. The light of your private devotion will soon burst forth publicly. What you have planted in prayer will come forth in promise. Be faithful in the stillness, for in it I am preparing you for more than you asked for. Do not despise small beginnings or quiet seasons. The secret place is where I speak most clearly. It is where you are transformed. It is where my spirit meets your spirit and breathes life into dry places. Keep seeking me there. I'm not just hearing you, I am empowering you. I am giving you strength for the journey, light for the next step, and peace that surpasses understanding. Remember, I reward those who diligently seek me. That reward is not just in the future, it is me. I am your portion. I am your peace. I am your joy. Every time you choose to prioritize me, you align yourself with divine acceleration. Doors will open not by effort, but by my spirit. Keep drawing near, and I will draw near to you. You are not laboring in vain. Every time you choose to pray instead of worry, to worship instead of complain, to rest in my promises instead of panic, you are building something eternal. I am making your roots deep so that your fruit will be lasting. Trust the process. Trust the secret place. Trust me. What you offer in the quiet, I will bless in the open. Your heart is precious to me. I delight in your desire to know me more. Keep showing up, even when it feels like nothing is changing, because everything is. I'm doing a deep work in your spirit. I'm aligning your life with heaven. I'm releasing divine clarity, healing, and peace. Just because it's silent doesn't mean I'm absent. You are my beloved. I call you by name in the silence. I hold you close in the waiting. I honor the moments you kneel in prayer, lift your eyes to me, and surrender your desires to my will. What is done in secret is never hidden from me. I will reward you with my best in due time. Keep coming. Keep seeking. Keep trusting. Your faithfulness in the unseen places is precious to me. I see you, and I will respond in power. You've held on through the storm, through the delays, through the heartbreaks, and through the silence. But now, the heavens are parting for you. A divine shift is taking place, and doors that were once sealed shut are opening wide with favor and opportunity. Your faith has not been in vain. The universe God Himself is orchestrating a release of miracles that will leave you in awe. You and your loved ones are stepping into a season of abundance, healing, joy, and divine turnaround. Get ready for blessings that will overflow. God has seen your perseverance, your quiet trust in moments when you had every reason to give up. Because you didn't walk away, because you stayed planted in faith, what's coming next will exceed your wildest expectations. Miracles are making their way to your home. The divine is not only blessing you but also everyone connected to you. What once felt delayed will now come suddenly, swiftly, and powerfully. You are entering a divine timeline where everything will begin to align in your favor. What was once a desert will become a garden. What was once pain will become purpose. God is about to prove that waiting on Him brings the greatest rewards. He is sending help, restoration, clarity, and unexpected breakthroughs. This is not just your season, it's your divine reward for trusting Him beyond your understanding. Even when you couldn't see it, God was working behind the scenes, weaving together blessings with your name on them. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you shed, every sacrifice you made in faith has been seen, honored, and multiplied in the spiritual realm. Now it's about to manifest in your life in real, tangible, and extraordinary ways. The battle you fought quietly, the burdens you carried in silence, and the long nights you endured have not been ignored. Heaven has remembered you. And the reward is coming, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will look back at the season and declare, God did it. Miracles are unfolding, not just for you but for everyone you've prayed for. The divine overflow is here. Your waiting has not been wasted. The love you gave, the patience you showed, the kindness you extended, and the hope you held onto, it's all coming back to you in multiplied blessings. Life is about to surprise you in the best ways. Don't shrink back. Walk boldly, expectantly, and gratefully. You're about to witness just how powerfully God honors faithfulness. Heaven is declaring over you, it's your time. God is saying, I have heard every prayer whispered in the quiet, seen every tear that fell in the dark, and observed your unwavering faith when nothing made sense. Now is the time of divine reversal. I'm orchestrating blessings that align perfectly with my plan for you. Don't doubt what's ahead just because it doesn't look like the promise yet. You're on the brink of breakthrough. Trust me, I've already declared favor over your life. You didn't give up when it was easier to walk away. You stood firm in faith when your heart was weary. I see you, and I've been working. What was delayed is now moving. What was stuck is now shifting. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Trust what I've spoken. I am not a man that I should lie. Walk forward boldly, your answered prayers are closer than they've ever been. Every sacrifice you've made in secret, I will reward in the open. The wait was not in vain, it was preparation. The silence was not rejection, it was protection. And now, the heavens are aligning in your favor. I am releasing provision, peace, and clarity. Step into this new season with boldness, for the winds of change are blowing in your direction. You've felt unseen, but I've been watching you all along. You've wondered if your prayers even reached me, but I've held every word close to my heart. I am the God who never sleeps, never forgets, and never breaks a promise. Keep your eyes on me. Your miracle is forming, and soon, What I've been preparing will be placed right in your hands. Your faith has moved mountains in the spirit realm even when nothing shifted in the natural. Now, the heavens are responding. What was held back is being released. You've trusted me in the valley, and now I will elevate you to the mountain. What you thought was over is just beginning. Get ready for the overflow. This is your time. When doors seemed closed, I was preparing better ones to open. When people walked away, I was drawing the right ones near. When you were confused, I was establishing your steps. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. I've been working behind the curtain, and soon, the stage will be set for a testimony that glorifies my name through your life. I know how long you've waited. I know the questions you've buried beneath your smile. But I also know the strength I placed within you and the purpose I'm about to bring forth from your pain. Don't let the delays define your destiny. I am faithful to complete what I started in you. Keep moving forward, child. This is the season where I prove myself strong on your behalf. There are blessings that have your name on them, and no force of darkness can block what I've ordained. You've sown in tears, but you're about to reap in joy. You've labored in faith, and now harvest time is upon you. I am shifting the atmosphere around you. Healing, provision, promotion, and peace are being released. Stand still and watch what I will do. I have already spoken favor over you. Don't talk yourself out of the promise because of fear or unworthiness. You are not where you are by accident. Every detour, delay, and disappointment has shaped you for this moment. Now is the time to rise up in confidence. I am with you, and I am going before you. The blessing is not coming, it's here. You felt like giving up more times than you can count, but you didn't. And because you endured, you're about to see what all the waiting was for. The closed doors were redirections. The silence was sacred preparation. I'm about to reward you openly for everything you carried quietly. What's next will make sense of what was. You've walked through fire and didn't burn. You've crossed waters that should be drowned you. But I was with you, and I still am. That storm didn't come to break you, it came to position you. And now, after all the trials, I am bringing you into a season of rest, revelation, and reward. Keep your head lifted. The promise is closer than you think. You may not understand everything I'm doing, but trust this, it's all working together for your good. You've been faithful with little, and I'm about to trust you with much. I've seen your obedience when it wasn't easy. I've noted your devotion when no one was watching. Now is your time to step into the abundance that's been waiting for you. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just believe that it will. I am the God who multiplies loaves and parts seas. I can change everything in a moment. You've walked through dry seasons, but now rivers of favor are flowing. Don't look at the lack, look at the setup. I'm about to show up in ways that will leave you in awe. The warfare was intense because the promise is enormous. The enemy tried to discourage you, distract you, and derail you. But you stayed the course, and now I'm stepping in. I am silencing the noise and clearing the path. Divine appointments, unexpected blessings, and open doors are finding you now. Stay expectant. You've been hidden, but not forgotten. I was covering you while I was molding you. Now, the unveiling is here. You will step into rooms you didn't knock on, and sit at tables you didn't build. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. I am elevating you in the presence of those who doubted you. This is not the end of your story, it's a new chapter. I am rewriting what the enemy meant for evil and turning it into testimony. The pain won't be wasted. The waiting won't be wasted. I am restoring years, reviving hope, and redeeming your story for my glory. Watch and see how I finish what I started. I've seen how you've praised me even when you didn't feel like it. I've seen how you've loved others when you were broken yourself. Your heart has reflected mine, and now I am pouring back into you. Expect blessings pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will not lack in this season. Lift your eyes and open your heart. This is not just another day, it's a turning point. What has felt stuck is now shifting. Where you've seen resistance, you'll now see release. I am moving in ways that will shock you. Don't limit me by past experiences. I'm doing something new, something tailored just for you. Your prayers have not been in vain. They've been incense rising before me, and now I am responding. The wait birthed endurance, and the trial birthed trust. You are stronger, wiser, and more prepared than ever before. Step into this moment with boldness. I have gone before you. I know what's coming, and I've prepared you for it. The wilderness was never meant to be your permanent place. It was your training ground. Now, I'm bringing you into your promised land. Trust me when the scenery changes. I am faithful to deliver you into every good thing I've spoken over you. You were never forsaken. Even when you felt alone, I was beside you. Even when you were silent, I was speaking. Now I'm about to show you why I asked you to wait. My timing is perfect. And what's coming will be worth every minute of surrender. Do not be afraid of the new doors opening. Walk through them with confidence. I've already gone ahead and prepared the way. You won't have to force it or fake it. My favor will open what no man can shut. Be still, and know that I am God. I will be exalted in your life. You're stepping into a season of answered prayers and divine fulfillment. What you once thought was out of reach will soon be in your hands. The season of delay is over. I am accelerating what has been stagnant. Trust me, walk in faith, and rejoice now, for victory is near. The enemy tried to wear you down, but I strengthened you. He tried to discourage you, but I filled you with hope. And now, you will walk into a testimony that silences every lie spoken over your life. My hand is upon you, and nothing can stop what I've ordained. I know it's been a long journey. I know it hasn't been easy. But you've remained faithful, and that matters. I am about to pour out blessings that exceed your expectations. Don't look back with regret, look forward with hope. I've saved the best for last. The heavens are opening, and divine alignments are taking place. I'm placing you in the right places, with the right people, at the right time. Destiny moments are being activated. You won't miss what I've ordained. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep praising. You've been carrying dreams that felt delayed, but they are not denied. I'm breathing life into dead places. I'm restoring what seemed lost. And I'm proving that I am still the God who performs miracles. What's coming is greater than what you imagined. You don't need to strive in this season, you only need to receive. I am the source. I am your provider. Let me lead, and I'll take you places you never thought possible. The striving ends, and the flowing begins. My grace is sufficient for you. Your heart has been heavy, but I'm lifting the burden now. I'm surrounding you with peace, filling you with clarity, and giving you rest. Let go of the worry. I'm in control. What's about to unfold will be worth every battle you've fought. You've waited, you've trusted, you've stayed faithful. And now, the shift has begun. Watch as I turn the impossible into the undeniable. I am the God of miracles. This is your time. Rise up and walk in the confidence of knowing I've gone before you. You are on the brink of a divine breakthrough. Everything you've cried out for in your quiet moments, every whispered prayer, and every hopeful plea has been heard. God has not forgotten a single tear or petition. Health is being restored, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Wealth is aligning with your purpose, not just as money in your account, but abundance in your soul. Inner peace, the kind that surpasses understanding, is coming to quiet the storms. Hold on, it's all arriving in divine order. Heaven has been watching the consistency of your heart, the resilience of your spirit, and the purity of your intentions. Every trial you've endured was preparing you for this moment. Health is being renewed in your body like the morning dew, wealth is flowing like a river redirected to your dry land, and peace is overtaking every anxious thought. You are entering a season where all that was withheld will now overflow. You are ready. It's time. There is a divine alignment taking place in the unseen. The prayers you've prayed in seasons of lack and uncertainty are now blooming in the realm of manifestation. The weight you've carried is being lifted. Health is reviving your energy, wealth is replacing scarcity, and calmness is overtaking your soul like still waters after a storm. The life you have longed for is now making its way to you. Your waiting has not been in vain. Every moment of discipline, every decision to trust God when nothing made sense, every refusal to give up, has created a path for miracles. You're about to see restoration in areas you thought were lost forever. Health will return with vibrance. Wealth will be multiplied through favor. Peace will clothe your days and nights. The heavens are moving just for you. A holy shift is unfolding in your favor. You're stepping out of the shadows of hardship and into the glorious light of divine fulfillment. You've been faithful, and now it's time for your reward. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was pain, there will be healing. Where there was lack, there will be more than enough. Everything is falling into place. You are being elevated without striving. Doors are opening that you didn't knock on. Healing is entering your body without warning. Wealth is appearing through ideas, connections, and divine favor. Peace is becoming your new normal. You're not going back to survival mode, you're stepping into overflow. The kind you can only call a gift from God. You're walking into answered prayer. What was delayed is now being delivered. What was blocked is now being released. What you used to stress over will soon feel like a distant memory. You are about to testify of God's power, His provision, and His perfect peace. A season of wholeness is settling over your life. Every area is being touched by divine grace. All that once seemed impossible is now unfolding effortlessly. The dreams that felt too far away are now within reach. You've grown in faith, and now the fruit of your endurance is emerging. Your body will feel better. Your mind will be free. Your heart will be light. Prosperity will follow you, and peace will guard you. Everything you need is arriving right on time. You have passed the test. The tears, the trials, the spiritual battles, none of them were wasted. They were shaping you for the very blessings that are now being released. Health is becoming your portion. Wealth is becoming your testimony. Peace is becoming your foundation. You will not have to chase what's meant for you. It is finding you now. There is a joy coming that will wash away every sorrow. There is a healing coming that will undo years of damage. There is a prosperity coming that will silence every doubt. There is a peace coming that will ground you in the presence of God. This is the moment you've prayed for, and it's unfolding even now. God is about to restore you with greater. There comes a moment in every journey when the heart grows weary, not because of the lack of belief in God's goodness, but because of how long the wait has felt and how much the journey has cost. You've trusted, you've prayed, you've hoped, and you've endured. You've faced situations that made you question whether the promise would ever come to pass. You've stared down disappointment and wrestled with seasons that made you feel forgotten. But even in the silence, even when it seemed like nothing was shifting, God was still writing a beautiful restoration story behind the scenes. This is the season where God is about to restore you with greater. You asked for a rose, just one sign of beauty, just one answer to show your efforts weren't in vain, but God has prepared an entire garden. What's coming is not just a simple return to what was lost. This is a divine upgrade. A holy reversal. A supernatural compensation for all the times you settled, compromised, or tried to make things work that were never meant to fit. This is the moment when God takes what was broken and not only fixes it but makes it better than it was before. Sometimes in life, we settle for good enough because we are tired of waiting. We accept things that don't truly reflect God's best for us because we're afraid we won't ever get better. We say yes to situations, relationships, jobs, and mindsets that shrink us instead of stretch us because we don't want to be left with nothing. But God, in His mercy, often allows what we settled for to break apart, not to punish us, but to make space for the greater that He originally intended. You see, God's heart is not just to restore you to a neutral place, where you simply regain what you lost. His heart is to bless you beyond what you thought was possible. Joel 2:25 says, "I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten." That's not just restoration, it's compensation. It's divine repayment. It's God saying, I saw what you went through. I saw every tear, every sacrifice, every silent battle. And I'm not just bringing you back, I'm launching you forward. You may have settled for relationships that didn't honor who you were in God. You may have accepted a job that kept you stuck, a mindset that kept you small, or a routine that kept you in cycles. But now, God is saying, no more settling. The time of barely surviving is over. You are stepping into a season of thriving. You are stepping into purpose, into joy, into divine alignment where things begin to flow rather than be forced. There is a reason why certain doors closed. There is a reason why certain people left. There is a reason why that thing didn't work out, no matter how hard you tried. It's not because you were undeserving. It's not because God forgot you. It's because He was preparing something greater. He was protecting you from what looked like a blessing but would have become a burden. He was holding you back from the rose because He was planting a garden. And now, that garden is about to bloom. This restoration that's coming will touch every area of your life. In your soul, where you've carried quiet disappointments, you will feel peace again. In your heart, where you've mourned what could be been, you'll feel joy rising. In your mind, where you've played out painful memories, you'll begin to see new visions of what God is unfolding. And in your life, your actual day-to-day, you'll begin to see evidence of His goodness in a way that shocks you. The shift will feel sudden, but it's been in the making for a long time. The doors that open will be beyond what you've imagined. The opportunities that arise will not be by accident, they will be divine appointments, divinely orchestrated. The people who enter your life will be those who call out your destiny, not your doubts. The places you go will be places you once dreamed of, thinking they were too far out of reach. But God is a master of suddenly. And when He moves in fullness. So begin to speak it. Speak life over your future. Speak hope into your atmosphere. Begin to say to the Lord, show me how good life can get. There's power in your words. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. Your faith-filled declaration creates an atmosphere for God's goodness to manifest. When you speak in agreement with heaven, you release things into the earth that were stored up just waiting for your faith to unlock them. Say it in your home. Say it on your way to work. Say it when fear tries to creep in. Say it when doubt tries to take hold. Say it even when nothing around you looks like restoration is near. Say it anyway, Lord, show me how good life can get. Not because life is perfect. Not because you've earned it. But because you're finally in alignment with what God has always wanted for you, the greater. This is a new chapter. And this time, you won't have to fight for crumbs of affection, recognition, or opportunity. You won't have to prove your worth or beg for a seat at the table. God is preparing a table for you, even in the presence of those who doubted you. Psalm 23:5. He is bringing you into rooms you didn't campaign for and giving you blessings you didn't chase, because his favor will do what your effort could never accomplish. You've walked through the valley. You've tasted sorrow. You've wrestled with questions you couldn't answer. But that's not where your story ends. God is rewriting the ending. He is turning the last chapter into a launching pad. He is turning your mourning into dancing. He is turning your pain into purpose. And he is giving you greater peace, greater clarity, greater impact, greater joy, greater provision, greater love, greater wisdom, greater dreams. Don't be surprised when suddenly you begin to feel lighter. Don't be surprised when divine connections come your way. Don't be surprised when God begins to answer prayers you forgot you prayed. It's the result of his restoration power. The pain was never wasted. The delays were not denials. They were divine setups for a season that will leave you in awe. And while the enemy tried to convince you that your best days were behind you, God is saying, your best days haven't even begun. What's ahead is more beautiful, more fulfilling, more radiant than anything you've left behind. All the tears you cried have watered the soil. Now, the harvest is coming. And it won't just be a single bloom, it will be an overflowing garden. You don't have to strive for it. Just believe. Rest in the truth that God's plans are still good. Rest in the promise that he who began a good work in you is faithful to complete it. Philippians 1:6. Rest in the assurance that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love him. 1 Corinthians 2:9. Speak it until your heart believes it. Declare it until your atmosphere shifts. Prophesy to your future with holy confidence, God is about to restore me with greater. I wanted a rose, but he is giving me a garden. I settled, but now he is blessing me with his best. I don't even know how good life is about to get, but I trust the one who is writing the story. You are about to see the goodness of God in the land of the living. The wait was never in vain. The loss was never final. What's ahead is proof that God restores, redeems, and rewards with greater. So take a deep breath. Lift your head. Open your heart. And say it again with boldness, Lord, show me how good life can get. He hears you. He is answering. And what's coming will be worth it all.